Hey friends, it's been a while. So there's been a lot of progress done. I'm currently Canto 6. It's the reason that I haven't really made a video in like almost a week now is because there just hasn't been something interesting to make a video on. However, I believe I've uh, come across a fight that is worth making a video on. As for my progress so far, using the same identities as always. I don't think I've updated any of them. I've just leveled them up to 39. I was using mostly like Gregor, Otis, Ryoshu, Sinclair, Faust, and Ishmael. But I also leveled up Heathcliff because it's kind of necessary for the Canto. Um, which is good. You know, I wanted to have like an excuse to level him up, so that was a good excuse. And now I have 7 leveled up identities, which means I can like slightly alter my team depending on like the fight. Now, level 39 is a little low for the point where I'm at in the like the Cantos, but I just don't really have the XP tickets to like go beyond that. When it comes to resources, I have a pretty good amount of shards, tons of boxes. I have some good amount of thread, so I'm open to like shard my first identity. I haven't sharded one yet, so that's gonna be interesting. There's a lot of identities that I have my eyes on. A big one that looks pretty fun and pretty strong is Svai Ishmael. This identity looks beast mode, honestly. Like, the skill 3 looks so cool to land. The defensive stance mechanics seems pretty interesting as well. However, the best team to use her on is like a Tremor team, and I don't really have like any Tremor identities. I was also considering sharding this one, Liu Yisang, because he's good for sanity, and I really like Gregor's Fire Fist, so this would like support him a lot. And then I could go from there into like a burn team. However, I don't really have like any burn identities other than Gregor. So I would have to shard like a lot of them if I wanted to make like a really good team. I was also thinking about doing like a bleed team. I did get this identity right here, which apparently is like good but also not that good, right? Like, she's good in the sense that like she does a little damage, and I believe she has like an AoE skill. I don't know if it's the third one or the second one. Let me read here real quick. Yeah, I think it's the third one. Yeah, attack weight +1. So this is like pretty damn crazy. But I believe her issue is that like she really wants to be in like a full bleed team. And yeah, like I don't really have that. I can't really afford that right now. I also have like some others, but I haven't really looked them up much. At least it's pretty obvious that the butler Otis is like good for sinking, which is what I was gonna go talk about next. I was thinking of making a sinking team with my Ishmael, my butler, and then I also have the Echi Honglu. I don't think Honglu really does a lot of sinking, but you know, if you're gonna make a sinking team, you might as well like throw him in, right? He's pretty strong apparently. What else? What else? Oh wait, I lied. I do have this burn identity right here. However, I don't like that she kills herself. so I'm probably like gonna avoid using her for a while. I know she's good for like endgame stuff, but I'm not like experienced enough for that, and I'd rather start with something simple. Then there was still the idea of doing Rupture. I do have these two, and I do have like the Talisman Sinclair. But the Rupture archetype overall is probably like the least interesting to me so far. And the most interesting to me so far is probably Tremor. But again, I don't have like any Tremor units, so that kind of sucks. Bleed would probably be interesting as well to like go for. But for now, I'm fine with my generalist team. Now to the actual like wall that I've hit. So in Canto 6, there is kind of a gauntlet of like bosses back to back to back, and it's kind of been kicking my ass. And like it's made me kind of like slow down my progress of the story considerably. So right now I'm at 634, the Beast, and this has been like my hard just wall. Like I can't beat this, right? So first there was 628, which I had to restart a couple times. I believe it's 628, right? 628? No, it was 629. This fucker does way too much damage. Like, it's unfair, bro. This guy was kicking my ass. But I got through it. Then I believe like these were like just tough enemies, like Hindley, like human Hindley. It wasn't too hard, but he still was like a boss that, you know, I think 2 of my units died. Then there was Beast Hindley, and this I couldn't clear within 10 turns, right? And I'm gonna have to come back to it, which sucks. This one was pretty easy, and then we get to this one. Now, I've tried like 5 times, and I've tried 5 different strategies every time, and I just cannot do it. So I'm gonna try again and see how it goes. So the issue with this is that he gets too much sanity too quick, and then I can't like win clashes against him. And he does a lot of damage, so if you don't win clashes, he just kills your Heathcliff super quick. So for this fight, it feels like you really need to be like super smart about clashing, and if you're not confident that you that you're gonna win a clash, about tanking a hit, right? So I'm sure this fight gets considerably easier if you have some sort of healing, or like shielding or something. I, however, do not have anything that heals or gives a shield. Well, kind of I do. I do have this ego right here, which does heal a little bit. I think this goes up when you like threat spin it higher. However, I don't have any Mersault identity, so can't really use that. I could grab like a support Mersault, but everyone in my friend list just has Blade Lineage, and I'm not too confident about this. Like, this guy has Pursuance, but I'm not sure this would be a smart idea. I don't know how good Blade Lineage Mentor is without any Blade Lineage like characters. So what I've been trying, well, 2 of my 5 attempts were with this guy right here. So this Heathcliff identity is apparently not great. However, for this particular fight, Heathcliff has a debuff that constantly loses him SP, which this identity heavily like benefits from. However, even on negative SP, this skill 1 just sucks. There's just no situation where this skill 1's like wins a clash, and it kind of sucks. His defense skill isn't that good either. I believe this is just a counter, uh, and not like clashable, not like a clashable counter, which means that even if you try to use a defense skill, he still gets hit. He still takes damage, right? I'm sure as a counter, it paralyze, sinking, rupture, sinking, like it's probably a good in other scenarios. But for this particular fight, you really don't want Heathcliff to take damage, right? Now the good thing about this Heathcliff, besides the fact that he benefits from the nerf, is that he is resistant to the damage type that the boss does. So I've been kind of defaulting to using him, well, at least for my last 2 attempts. However, I'm still losing. And I think part of that is the fact that these two, wait, let me, it's the fact that these two, which are, have been like my carries so far, they die pretty quick because they're weak to the boss's damage type, and they're also just very squishy, right? They get staggered super quick and they become useless super quick, which kind of sucks. So I've also thought about just using my Pequot Harpooner Heathcliff, which is, you know, tanky or whatever, and then like replacing these two. So I think that's what I'm gonna try now. So first I wanna look at the boss's resistances. Okay, so he's weak to... Biggest weaknesses are... I think this is Gloom, right? Oh, what? Gloom and Envy. And I know he gets a shield that makes him take more damage from certain sins. And one of those shields is like Envy. So ideally I get an identity that is tanky to his damage type and also does Envy damage. So let me look around real quick. I've borrowed this Red Eyes before. She has this Envy skill 1, which could be pretty good, but well, this is Gloom as well, so it could be good, but I don't know, like, I don't think these are that strong. Her skill 2 is probably pretty strong, actually. And her defense skill, I believe this is a clashable counter. Does it say anywhere? I don't know. And she is tanky to this damage type, so she could be good. I wanna look at other options. So let's go around looking at the supports. Solemn Lament. Okay, so this is a sinking entity, but he would probably get killed pretty quick. I don't want burn IDs because I think he's very resistant to Wrath. Let's see here, like Faust. What about this one? It's Wrath as well, but she takes that. But she kills herself, so I don't really want that. I think I'm gonna try this first. So I'm gonna do like something like this. Maybe not him last, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna try this, but I'm not too confident. I could try to level him up some more, but 44. How much does it actually affect? He gets... Yeah, it could be pretty good. Gets a ton of HP and it might be worth it, but again, this is kind of a big commitment, right? Because grinding this many tickets back is gonna be like pretty tough. So I'm just gonna go with this and see what happens. God, I've already been yapping a lot and I haven't even gotten to the fight. Alright. So I'm gonna skip this because I've seen it like 4 times. Alright. Let's do it. Oh my god, this is extremely painful. So this fight only targets Heathcliff, which I think it's actually like a really fun gimmick. But you know, we'll see what happens. Okay, so he does constantly defend. So I believe if you use a defensive skill on like against a defense, um, the on use for the defense skill doesn't happen. So I don't know if it works with like evade, but I'm gonna like try it and then do like this to avoid him getting like attack power up next turn. I don't know how important that is anyway, but I'd like to avoid him getting any sort of like buff. Besides that, I got rolled a bunch of like skill 3s. That should be pretty good. Something I've noticed is he's just like extremely tanky overall. Kind of annoying, but it'd be like that. Also, sinking is pretty effective because again he gets a lot of SP. So doing any sort of like SP reduction is pretty beneficial. Yeah, so I managed to do a lot of sinking there. And let's see. Okay, so he's weak to like Wrath, I believe, right now. Did he get the attack power bonus? Okay, he didn't get the attack power bonus, so the evade to the defense skill worked. And he's struggling right now. The Sinclair is struggling, so I'm gonna do that again. 3 speed, so I can't really do anything with these two. He's favored. What skill isn't getting clashed? This one, right? Neutral. I'm not too confident on neutral. What about this? It's probably better. Alright, please, Heathcliff. Don't lose this. Please, bro. Please, I'm begging you. Alright, sick. Let's go. So he's getting SP for winning clashes, but he like just loses it right back. Ideally, I keep the boss's SP negative with like sinking or just by winning clashes. I believe he loses SP if he loses a clash to Heathcliff. So I really gotta make sure that I'm like constantly trying to win clashes with Heathcliff, and the one like trying to fuel this ego, but it's not really looking too good. Okay, so this is already a pretty tough spot. Let's see. Okay, so she's struggling, he's struggling, even with the skill 2, right? This is skill 2. I'm gonna do this on this again. I really don't want him to buff up with that. Heathcliff is struggling, that's really bad. What about this? This is... I believe this is just a counter. Dude, where do I read up like exactly how these work? Like, I don't really get it. When you gain 2 aggro on this skill slot next turn, come start getting defense level up for every poise on self. Does he have any poise? He does not. Alright, whatever. It's probably better than whatever I was doing. Sinclair is struggling. However, wait. Okay, let's see if this is any better. Favored. Okay, that's better. Is anything not getting clashed? No, I think everything's fine. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, ryoshu is getting stacked up. Hopefully she starts pumping some good damage soon. Ishmael has been like putting in some work, man. This sinking is gonna make the difference, I think. And Gregor, come on, man. Alright, that's really bad. Him winning any clash at all is extremely painful. Okay, so Heathcliff's defense is just a counter. Okay. That's good to know. Oh my god, everything's struggling. I'm gonna die. This is bad. I've rolled really low on speed, but so did he. He's not defending at all. So I could try and just throw some egos, but I'd really like to. Honestly, I could try to stagger him. I'm gonna try to stagger him. So when a boss is close to getting staggered, I just focus everyone on one slot. I don't know if this is the good way to do it, but it's what I do. I want to use this green skill actually, because I want to try and fuel Faust's ego. Let's see if this works. Just please get staggered, bro. This is everything. Okay, he's losing some sanity from the sinking. Okay, it's gotta be ryoshu. Ryoshu has to... Okay. I hate the stagger. We're chilling. Okay, now we just damage. Yeah, this should be good. I don't think I'm gonna get too close to the next stagger. Even with that pretty fat hit, but yeah, no, this guy just has way too much HP. Also, I believe when he's around half HP, you get like a like one of those prompts where you have to like pick a sinner to do something. And you can only pick Heathcliff, so I'm gonna try to get Faust's ego around him being half HP. And then throw it so that Heathcliff gets some sanity. So right here, he's favored. But honestly, I don't know if I want to like risk it. This is kind of stinky, kind of poopy stinky. Do I wanna ego with Heathcliff? It's gonna cost me sanity, which I don't like. Because he already like loses sanity every turn. But favored is... I'm just not confident enough about that. And I also wanna defend with somebody. Okay, sorry Sinclair, you're gonna be the defense offsetter. And I'm gonna pray that Heathcliff wins this flash. If he loses this... And ironically, the fight might just like be over. Like, that's how bad it is to just give this guy any momentum whatsoever. Yo, what the hell? That's a big ass attack. Okay, I think it's over. That's simple. Actually, he's close to a stagger. We might be able to stagger him. Oh my god, he's just rolling fucking insane numbers. He has too much sanity. Okay, he's staggered. But he's still pretty high on sanity, so it's still not looking too great. He's about half, and I don't have the Faust ego yet. This is not looking great. Heathcliff is on 11 SP. That could be good enough. We'll see. She's gonna do some sinking here. But he might reach half. Actually, I think she still does the sinking even if you're doing 0 damage. So we'll see what happens. He is losing some sanity. Okay. Do your job, girl. Okay. He's back to 24, 17, 10, 3. And then negative? Negative 4. Let's go. That's pretty good. Okay. So here we have to try and win something with Heathcliff. Oh, it's low, man. It's low. Okay, he has to win a 55% chance 3 times. That's how screwed I am. Lord help me. Okay, so I believe... Yeah, he's gonna like take more damage, which is horrible and terrible and very bad. I do have an ego here. I do have to defend with someone. He's weak to envy right now, which is really good. What's Gregor's field? 25. It's fine. I want her to do sinking, but it's very little right now. I'll use her to offset the defense. I really don't want him to buff up. Let's see these egos. Are any of these good for like this specific fight. Maybe Thoracalgia. And 15. This is like some poise shit. Ah, God, I wish I could like read up this without it scrolling so much. Being highest reasonable poise, 15 poise before attack on target kill, gain DP. I can't read this. I'll just let the envy rock because none of these are envy, right? No, they're not. All right, I'll trust ryoshu. I'll trust her. Oh man, why am I so scared? I'm so scared right now. Please, Sinclair win! Oh no! I hate it here. The Sinclair losing that clash means he gets sanity, which means he wins the next clashes this year. Oh god, he just... Wait, is it over? Yeah, fuck! He staggered before he egoed, so it was just over then. Yeah. So that's kind of how my attempts have gone so far. And yeah. I kind of need some tips. I'm gonna try once more. If I lose the next one, I'll just upload this video as it is. And then I'll like try again tomorrow probably. I just really want to like upload something for now. So I did end up getting a winning run. So I'm gonna put that right here. Oh, thank God. Whew, oh my God. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, let's go. Oh. One. It's the fucking one. Oh my God, he might not die here. Never mind, he's super dead. Let's fucking go, man. Oh my God. So yeah, that was my run for 634, my winning run out of like 7 attempts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, the next time I come across a tough fight. Peace.